Yo, 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 what's good? Slates Owen here, making another video trying to figure out how to teach you guys how to play Search and Destroy. I see so many people going 1 and 5, 1 and 9, 2 and 10, 1 and 8, 2 and 11, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 3 and 6, 3 and 7, 4 and 12. It's just like, bruh, it's almost the, oh, man, let me slow down. It's almost the easiest game type to master with a little practice. So we're on the latest COD right here. We're on Search and Destroy. We're gonna play some Search and Destroy. The first thing I want to start talking about when we're talking about this game type is Ninja. If we're talking about important perks in Call of Duty, this is probably number one. Sorry for the hiccups. This is probably number one. Black Jacket, Tac Mask, probably your number 2 and 3. Right now, we got this on Tac Expert because we're playing Nuketown. We're gonna throw perk greed on, which is allows you to have 2 perks in 1 slot. We're gonna throw on Black Jacket, and we're gonna throw on Ninja, and we're gonna have fast hands and double time on. This is a typical rushing search and destroy class. Typically, I still have a smoke on. I'm gonna use that in case I like smoke. Yeah, you can't see me in the smoke. What's wrong with it? Kava, easy secondary, but sub rushing is what we want. We're gonna use a silencer. In competitive, people usually never use silencers. I'm gonna keep it real. No one uses a silencer in competitive. If you want to know how I know anything about competitive, I've been playing competitive for about 10 years. I'm 27 now. I was really good when I was younger. I'm still kind of good now. There's a lot of people who are better than me because they just didn't stop playing the game. It's like math. If you don't use it, you lose it. But the basics never change. The fundamentals never change. The lanes on a map never change. So what you do doesn't typically have to change either. The play style of a game always depends on the TTK, which is time to kill, and how fast you can move. So in this game, sliding, you can abuse the sliding. You can get across this map in probably like 30 seconds if you slide fast enough. So in Search and Destroy right now, I'm playing a typical rush. I seen an enemy. I'm faking it out to get the kill. He almost naded me. I had Flak Jacket on. I got the kill, got fast hands. And I don't know how I get in that second kill. I guess I was still weak. But as you see, that was a typical rush. I seen him, made it fake out like I didn't see him, and came back to get the kill. This is not Search and Destroy. What is it? This is cranked face off. Okay. If this is Search and Destroy, this is what that would happen. We're gonna play face off right now, so you can know how you should be moving in Search and Destroy. In Search and Destroy, you should be sliding, moving like this, super fast, as fast as you can. Honestly, in Search, you gotta play fast. Nowadays, 2025, it's all about speed and accuracy and using your headset to hear people. If you have a headset, use it to hear people. Now, movement is important as well because when you're shooting, so they can't. When you're shooting, it's easy for them not to hit you if you're moving. And also, if you have a weapon that shoots fast and you have a good accuracy, you can kill them out long way. Same when I'm sliding here, they killed me though. Same when I'm sliding there, I should have killed him. But in the beginning, when I followed the story, instantly how I faked that out, made him like I seen him over there, made it seem like I didn't see him, came over here, and then came back for the kill. If I didn't have one Flak Jacket, that nade would have killed me. But I ended up winning. So we're gonna play S&D after this because we weren't supposed to play this. I thought I put on S&D. I guess we did. This is good, so you can get a feel of how you should play in a game where you respond. S&D you don't respond. In this, you run, slide, ADS. Use your ears. And you always check your sides. Number one thing I learned in Search and Destroy, just like I just killed that guy, is watch your own ass. If you don't have teammates that are watching your back and they're playing selfish and playing for the kill and they care more about getting the kill and helping, then watch your own ass. You're gonna have to be good watching your own ass. And good with movement. I should have meleeed that guy because he was too close to me. Make sure you can melee like that. It's a B button for me. Sliding like this, sliding around, being slick and slippery, hard to shoot, hard to aim at is good. You're getting shot by more than one person, you're more likely gonna die because you got multiple bullets flying at you, even though you're moving around it. Right here, this map I have no idea where they're spawning. Typically, wherever you're not, or wherever you are, that's where they're not. They're spawning on the opposite side. Typically. Like these guys are all spawning down here. Using my movement speed to try and dodge bullets best I can. Double tapping Y is always a thing people used to do. Kind of like not always kept them, on their toes when it came to aiming. Sometimes it'll fuck them up. Like if an enemy came at you while I was double tapping Y, watch what happens if I see an enemy. Watch me see an enemy while I'm double tapping Y. I'm gonna purposely do it. Because sometimes it makes you get on point even more. Yeah, sometimes it messes you up. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it messes you up. I promise sometimes it's good though. It's like a whole thing. A meta, what you call it. Dying to age right now. I'm not gonna stay in this game too long. I just want to stop shooting right there. That's another thing people do. They stop shooting. There's a lot of small things that pros do, and that a lot of that messes you up. You might stop shooting because you thought you could, and you're so used to shooting and killing people so fast that your ego just like, all right, you're done, and you don't shoot. Right now I'm being killed every which way, and that's really because I have no idea where they're spawning. The S&D video. We're not playing S&D. That's gonna change. But that's the point. You see how fast I was moving right there? That's how fast you really need to be moving. I guess I had crank on. Okay, that's why that happened. So yeah, my classes. You see, Ninja, Fast Dance, Double Time, Flag, Grakava. Automatic secondary is always nice because you need an automatic when you're not worried about tapping. A fast weapon is always nice, especially a sub because it's close range when you're rushing. Like I said, I thought that map was S&D. The first kill I got, I faked them out like I didn't see him, and then came back and killed him. If I wanted to, I could have just instantly, when I seen him, instantly just shot at him. I felt like it was better. He might have had an AR. I was a little far, and I didn't know. I wanted to get a little bit closer, but we're about to play S&D, and you're gonna see how I move in that. The speed isn't always necessary, but it's always helpful. It always will make it to where you have an edge. It always keep you on your toes too. When you're moving fast, you're not moving slow. You're reacting fast, you're not reacting slow. That's what I always say. I'm going to game chat just because. So this is an old school map. It's an old school map from Black Ops 1. You can always rush on any map. You can rush on any map. Depends on the lane. This map has 3 lanes. That lane, and that lane. I'm gonna use the sub. We're gonna rush the right lane, see if anybody pushes A side. Usually on this map, people sit back and camp with ARs, but we don't know how it's gonna happen. Yeah. Looks like we got decent people. Yeah, he's sitting in spawn. So you have 1 life. Whatever weapon you had, you won that one. Hey, mute me if you don't want to hear me, buddy. Game's almost over. Let's me a message. Yeah, usually people get kicked when they sit like this. Ruins the fun for everybody else. Yeah, this is insufferable. We gotta deal with this. All right, they're loud, so we're gonna mute our team. We're gonna see if we can make some shit shake right here. So we're gonna go with a regular weapon. I need a mez AR. Just because this is a long range map. We're gonna do a regular route. Right side going to be usually pick up people just like that. You gotta be careful because where they can see you, you can see them as well. Yeah, they're fighting back there. I know I got two people over here. Gotta scan the map. You got one life, so you always gotta be careful. But you look at the map and you push with your team best you can. And you end up winning. So when there's last alive like it is right now, 4v1, all they gotta do is defuse the bomb to win. They don't even have to kill you. So you kind of want to stay close to the bomb, not too close. Because too close, they can just kill you and defuse the bomb. And your teammates gonna have to run to you. But just like that, got in there. Use the long range weapon. Big maps usually long range, small maps close quarters, short range. Sometimes big maps can have close quarters as well, but not all the time. It's 2-2, regular 6v6. Competitors more 4v4, but you know this is just for pubs. So we're 3-1 right now. The way I would play this defense, I'm gonna go honestly. I'm gonna do sub again. I'm gonna do sub. I'm gonna go right side. I'm gonna do sub. I'm gonna go right side. Most of my team went middle, it looks like. And now we are in a 4v6. So barely won that. Barely won that. Gotta stay close. So what we did there, you can hear him. Stay ADS because Surgeon's already got one life and anything can happen. Check bodies for bomb is what you do. You know what I'm saying? Look at his body. See if the bomb's on it. I'm gonna pick up. I was trying to pick up an AR. Alright, I didn't hear him. He had ninja. So he came behind me. The dude must have had came behind me and was able to get me because I was just checking my back. Sometimes that's why I say that things can happen. And it looks like this guy ended up winning it. So let's see what happens. Search and destroy can go either way. I'm on grinding and search and destroy. That's new. That's new for sure. But yeah, it can go either way, especially when people are backing out. But if you keep your footing, you can have an impact on the game without even knowing it. I'm gonna grab this bomb. I'm gonna go right side. Like I did last time. Here to my right. You gotta keep your ADS. We'll push up. Use ADS push up. I knew green was in that building. So what we're gonna do instead of planting right here, since I know we're close, we're gonna rotate. He's up in this building actually. I just seen him. We're gonna take his sub. We're gonna run to A, since we know he's somewhere in the middle. We're gonna plant. See, we're 8 and 2. Remember what happened last time? You came through this door. We're gonna hold this door, knowing you came here. We'll check. We're gonna give our teammate some support since he's on him. We can hear him. Not everybody's gonna push, but I am. We know he's gonna come to the bomb on that side, so we're gonna be ready. And we're ready to take him out. That's how you do it. You stay playing the objective. As long as you play the objective, the teammate has to come to you. As long as the other players do as well. If you have an AR, search the story, you got 1 life. You might want to take the sub, so you got 2 of the guns on a big map like this. You never know when it's going to happen. We're playing with a less player right now, but it's good. I'm going to go back to the sub. I'm going to switch to SOG. Looks like we got some dubs coming our way. I'm flanking with my friend. Pick up his gun. He has sub as well. I'm gonna stay on my side of the map because it looks like everyone's pushing. I hear him. Hear him on me. Teammates help. Teammate was there for help. You go towards the gunfights. That's how you do it. You run around as best as you can with a sub, and you pick up an AR if you find one. So I got in this lobby late, but when you play objectively, you wind up getting kills no matter what, as long as you know how to aim, know how to slide, and do all your fundamentals. So play the objective, and you'll get kills. You don't gotta run around like a headless chicken. Just get your kills playing the objective. So now it's 4-3. We took the lead, even with a less player. We're gonna go back to the AR. Actually, you know what? We're gonna stay with the sub. We're gonna grab the bomb since our name is on it. All right, we once again, you can mute me if you don't want to hear me. Yeah, once again, you're below me. I can barely hear you down there. I can barely hear you down there. I can barely hear you down there. I can literally barely hear you down there. Yeah, once again, I can barely hear you down there. Calling me terrible is stupid. So we came down, we were able to come back just by pushing. We changed to a sub because honestly they're not that good. So we were just able to outplay them and play the objective and wound up with 15 kills. Usually search and destroy is pretty basic. Yeah, usually when I make a stream like that, you gotta mute people because they don't want to hear you narrate or whatever. So you just mute people or they mute you. Just how it goes. When you're making a video, you gotta mute people, bro. That's what you gotta do. Because I'm making a video. So anyways, push up to their side. Looks like they're pushing. Alright, we could call our shit in here. And we might. We're gonna look for the last guy. He's probably in our spawn somewhere. Looks like there's only one more person left. We dominated this game. Basically how you play search and destroy. Probably hiding in a building somewhere. Oh, he's middle. There we go. And that's the duck. And that's how you play Search and Destroy. There's a lot of shit to really break down, but as long as you're moving swiftly and making moves, you're good. Keep the fundamentals. COD is so new, like it's just getting so futuristic. People lose the fucking fundamentals and start running around like a chicken with their head cut off. But you get kills when you keep the fundamentals. You get the most kills when you keep them. Alright? I'm gonna finish that for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Follow if you really did enjoy it. If you relate to it, you know, subscribe. If you like it, like it. Have a good day. Peace.